so much for coming back to my channel today. I hope that you are doing really well. It is really windy here today, so I hope you can't hear the wind outside right now, but we have had a couple of small trees blow over already today, so it is quite intense outside. So we are well into spooky season, and as we approach Halloween, it is the perfect time for some horror movie trivia, don't you think? So I picked up some questions from the internet, and I will be doing the quiz with you. There are 10 questions, and personally, I do not watch horror movies. Nope, I can't do it. I just don't see why I would scare myself on purpose. I'd rather just not. But if you are someone who watches a lot of horror movies, you will probably do really well on this quiz, especially if you know some of the classics. So I do not know the answers, so I will probably get 0. And if you get 0 as well, that's okay. We are in the same boat, and you have nothing to be ashamed of, okay? It's perfectly fine. Alright, so without further ado, let's take the quiz. Okay, question number 1. Question number 1. Number 1. Jamie Lee Curtis was involved in how many films in the Halloween series? Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5? Jamie Lee Curtis was involved in how many films in the Halloween series? Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5? The correct answer is, drum roll, 5. And I did not realize there were 5 movies in the Halloween series, but there were at least 5, and she was in 5 of them. So I guessed 2, so I got that one wrong, as predicted. Number 2. Which one of these actors has never appeared in a horror film? Meryl Streep, Paul Rudd, Usher, or Jennifer Aniston? Which one of these actors has never appeared in a horror film? Meryl Streep, Paul Rudd, Usher, or Jennifer Aniston? The correct answer is Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep has never been in a horror film. I guessed Jennifer Aniston, so that one is wrong. Number three. In 1980s, The Shining, director Stanley Kubrick changed many elements of Stephen King's novel. Among them, the room number where pivotal scenes take place. Kubrick used 237 for the room with the dead woman in the tub. But what number did King use? What number did King use? 666, 227, 217, or 7. In 1980s, The Shining, director Stanley Kubrick, I hope I'm saying that name right, changed many elements of Stephen King's novel, among them the room number where pivotal scenes take place. Kubrick used 237 for the room with the dead woman in the tub. But what number did King use? Was it 666, 227, 217, or 7? The correct answer is 217. 217. I guess 227. So close. Number four. Which one of these films was the last horror movie to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards? Was it Jaws, The Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs, or The Sixth Sense? Which one of these films was the last horror movie to win Best Picture at the Academy Awards? Jaws, The Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs, or The Sixth Sense? The answer is Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs. And it was a 1991 film. Number five. Which horror movie, directed by the late Wes Craven, made the most money in the United States? Was it Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, or Nightmare on Elm Street? Which horror movie, directed by the late Wes Craven, made the most money in the United States? Was it Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, or Nightmare on Elm Street? It was Scream, the original Scream. I guessed Scream 3, so that was wrong. But I thought that might be the case because with the sequels to a movie, anyone who hasn't seen the first is ruled out most likely to see the other ones. So there's the largest number of people who likely would have watched the first movie. So it makes sense that it made more money. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. Number 6. In the 1990 film Misery, directed by Rob Reiner, Kathy Bates' character Annie Wilkes broke the ankles of her favorite author to keep him from leaving his room. What did she do to her kidnapped victim instead in Stephen King's novel? She made him wear a shock collar. She set up a booby trap outside the door. She chopped off a foot with an axe. She gouged his eyes out. Again, in the 1990 film Misery, directed by Rob Reiner, Kathy Bates' character, Annie Wilkes, broke the ankles of her favorite author to keep him from leaving his room. What did she do to her kidnapped victim instead in Stephen King's novel? Did she make him wear a shock collar? Set up a booby trap outside the door? Chopped off a foot with an axe? Or gouged his eyes out? The correct answer is she chopped off a foot with an axe. And that is why I don't watch horror movies. It's pretty intense. Okay, number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7. The 2004 horror comedy Shaun of the Dead paid homage to which classic zombie movie line? Don't Wake Up from 28 Days Later. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth from Dawn of the Dead. They're coming to get you, Barbara, from The Night of the Living Dead. Or Brains from Return of the Living Dead. The 2004 horror comedy Shaun of the Dead paid homage to which classic zombie movie line? Don't Wake Up from 28 Days Later. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth from Dawn of the Dead. They're coming to get you, Barbara, from Night of the Living Dead, or Brains from Return of the Living Dead. The answer is They're Coming to Get You, Barbara, from Night of the Living Dead. Number 8, number 8, number 8, number 8, number 8, number 8. Which big Hollywood director suggested the shock ending to the 2007 low-budget, found-footage horror hit Paranormal Activity? Spike Lee, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, or James Cameron? Which big Hollywood director suggested the shock ending to the 2007 low-budget, found-footage horror hit Paranormal Activity? Was it Spike Lee, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, or James Cameron? The correct answer is Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. What 1992 horror movie based on a Clive Barker story was filmed in Chicago's Cabrini Green? Was it Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, The Relic, Candyman, or Poltergeist? What 1992 horror movie based on a Clive Barker story was filmed in Chicago's Cabrini Green? Was it Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, The Relic, Candyman, or Poltergeist? The correct answer is Candyman. And that was the first question that I got right. And I just guessed. But it feels good to get one right. Okay, this is the last question. Number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10. Which 1970s classic was remade in 2006 and starred Nicolas Cage? Psycho, The Wicker Man, Nightmare on Elm Street, or I Spit on Your Grave? Which 1970s classic was remade in 2006 and starred Nicolas Cage? Psycho, The Wicker Man, Nightmare on Elm Street, or I Spit on Your Grave? It was... The answer is The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man. The Wicker Man. So, those were all 10 questions. Please let me know how you did. I would be really interested to know how well you know your horror movies. I did get one correct, 10%. I just guessed, but you would think that since there were 4 options for each question, that by guessing I would get 25%. But instead I got 10%, so it's a little bit maybe below average. I would really like to know how you did. And if you watch a lot of horror movies, you probably did a lot better than me, so congratulations. I hope you guys are excited for Halloween. I really am. I love November 1st because all of the Halloween candy is on sale and you can get so much. But anyway, I hope that you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you really, really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.